Hi guys, good evening, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host, Eddie, and in tonight's video, I will be discussing what I thought of the Season 10 premiere of my favorite show, The Walking Dead. Wow, 10 seasons. That is mind-blowing to me. I mean, it's like I was like 20 when this show dropped, and now I'm almost 30. And next Halloween, it will make it officially 10 years old. But wow, what a journey it's been on. And there's only so much more to look forward to. But hey, that was a heck of a season premiere, right? You know, talk about exciting and fiery. Sheesh. What I loved most about it is that we see all of our communities back together once again. You know, everybody working and fighting side by side. The the reintegrated former saviors now intermixed amongst the four communities whom they had previously fought against, and it seems like everybody's on fairly decent terms with one another. Looks like they've been really living in relative peace for the past couple of months. I believe there's been a brief time jump, maybe 3-4 months since the end of season 9, which was like the beginning of winter, so it looks like it is spring or early summer. Actually, so it might be longer. It might have been 5 or 6 months, but it hasn't been that long of a jump. It's great to see Oceanside again, and it's great that there's such a thriving community. That used to be just women and children, and now there are men there as well, so maybe they've taken in new characters and new survivors to just build and expand that community. That's awesome. And now they're all able to talk to each other thanks to this radio communication thing they have set up between the communities. That's pretty damn cool. Man, there were some gnarly, nasty-ass looking walkers in this episode, and there were a lot of highlights from this episode, but I think my favorite would have to be the opening scene where they're doing some practice, like military drills, and they're just like working so well together, like a military unit. They're just like going like one step after another, and I hadn't seen characters moving that organized or that well together before since probably, oh my god, since like, the season 3 premiere when they first find the prison and they take it over, like how well that group worked as a unit. Well, it was awesome seeing all of these different intermixed characters working together as a fighting force, which was pretty badass. I love the armory and the weapons that they're using. Those are cool. I mean, not that great if you're going up against hostile survivors who will most likely have, other weapons like guns and whatnot, but still, those were awesome walker killing weapons and tools. So that was pretty damn cool. I love how they addressed something that a lot of people, I'm sure, like mostly nitpicky types, are like, well, what about all the satellites that were in the sky? Wouldn't those start to fall without people there to man them? And sure enough, that's what happened. And that was a great unifying event for all of our communities to come together. Despite it landing in the Whisperers territory, they needed to stop that fire from spreading because it would have spread into their land and it could have hit Oceanside. So that was an exciting sequence. So it's like not only were they battling this raging fire, they started battling walkers as well, which was awesome. The only thing I didn't like about this episode, which I know may be shocking for those of you who know my taste pretty well, the only thing I didn't really like about it is that they were teasing the possibility that Carol and Daryl, or at least Carol, could leave, which would be too bad because they're both awesome characters with huge fan bases of their own. And, but obviously I feel like that's probably not going to happen for a while. The show was officially renewed for season 11 earlier this weekend at New York Comic-Con, where they also announced Lauren Cohan would be returning as Maggie eventually. Whether it's this season or next season remains to be seen. But, God, I sure hope both of them stick around and neither one of them leaves. But it feels like, they definitely have a reason to stick around now that they found signs. The Whisperers are nearby. And, and then, of course, this episode ended with that awesome stare down, like literally like one looking up, one looking down between Carol and Alpha, which was great. And Alpha did not look pleased because she told them, don't cross my borders. And I doubt she's going to give a rat's ass if they tell her, well, we kind of saved your land from burning to the ground, but she's not going to give a damn. In her eyes, it would probably be like the earth or the fire would be returning that piece of land to its natural state or something. But it was a pretty solid season opener. You know, it set us up for a lot of exciting stuff. I'm excited for this season, and I'm really hoping we get to see a lot of certain things from this particular storyline from the comics. I won't say what they are in case, you know, they happen to come true. But yeah, solid season opener. You know, I loved that opening scene, and there was some awesome Walker kills in this episode, and some awesome character moments between Michonne and her children, between Carol and Daryl, you know, Negan and Lydia, and then of course the love quadrangle between Sadiq, Eugene, and Rosita and Gabriel. Oh my God, I cracked up when Luke approached Eugene and said, "Hey, Eugenius," and I was like, "That is so funny. How have they not used this before? That is so goddamn funny." Hey, Eugene, and he says it so quickly, you almost don't catch it. He's like, "Hey, Eugenius," and he says it so fast and so casually, it almost misses you. But I heard that and I just cracked up. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching my episode review and reaction to The Walking Dead Season 10 premiere. I hope you liked it as much as I did. What did you think of the season opener? I want to hear your thoughts and your opinions down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. The Walking Dead is back with new episodes airing every Sunday night on AMC. Stay tuned and subscribe to this channel for your weekly episode reviews. Have an awesome rest of your night, guys. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.